So if you want to know why the United States has been in a state of perpetual war pretty much my entire adult life, George Bush is going to tell you. And this is what's called a gaffe. A gaffe is when you accidentally tell the truth in Washington, D.C. Now, when you lie, that's why it's so funny when they say they hate Donald Trump because he's a liar. No, they hate Donald Trump because he accidentally tells the truth once in a while. And here's a perfect example of when George Bush accidentally told the truth once in a while. Here it is. You want to know why we're at a state of perpetual war? Here it is. Here's going to let the cat out of the bag.
Let's put it this way. Money trumps peace sometimes.
Nice.
Isn't that funny?
Nice.
Is it, sometimes, all the time. But money trumps peace sometimes. And he's the head of the free world laughing about it. So, sometimes our donors want war, so we got to do it. I mean, all the time. You think they did? Do you think that he invaded Iraq to make us safer? Do you think we occupied Afghanistan for 20 years to make us safer? The wars are not meant to be won. The wars are meant to be endless. There it is. I'll play it for you one more time.
Let's put it this way. Money trumps peace sometimes.
And that's a guy who's never going to serve in one of those wars. That's a guy who dodged his service when he was supposed to. That's a guy who's born with a silver spoon in his mouth and never did a hard day's work in his life. Never went to war, never even went to do his service in the National Guard like he was supposed to. That's a guy who'll never have to risk the consequences. He got 1 million people killed, and he's giggling about it. It's for money. Our wars are for money. Don't be an asshole. Everybody knows. There are no countries. There are only corporations and the international flow of dollars. And that's what that is right there. And look at it. Look at the fucking grin on his face. That's the grin of pure evil. That's what that is. That's the grin of pure evil. You think Netanyahu's evil? You think Hamas is evil? This guy, pure evil. He's killed more people than both of them put together.
It's a good painter.
I was going to say, he's an awesome artist.
You can't take nothing away from them painting.
Wasn't Hitler an artist also?
Not
Didn't
like
he
George
go to
W.
art
Bush.
school? Didn't Hitler go to art school?
He wasn't very good. Bush,
But Bush is fantastic.
Yeah, Bush is fantastic. Hitler was like whatever. Bush could like really do it.
So if you could watch this and still think that you should vote for a Republican or a Democrat like it's going to make a goddamn bit of difference, when are the American people going to wake up to the game that's being played on them? This is the game that's being played on you. There's a handful of billionaires that run the entire globe, and they want endless war. Why? Because it's good money for their fossil fuels. It's good money for their military-industrial complex. And it's good in every other economic way for them. Even though they're at the same time that Biden is sending hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine for nothing, and sending tens of billions of dollars to the Middle East, they're hollowing out the United States. They won't give you a college education. They won't give you community college. They won't give you health care. They won't clean up the homelessness. They won't clean up the criminals. They won't give you infrastructure. They won't give you clean water. They won't give a shit about the people in East Palestine or Maui or anywhere. They keep the border wide open so they can suppress wages. They keep the border wide open so they can suppress wages. That's what that is. There's a tight labor market right now. And they want to flood the United States with as many illegal immigrants as they possibly can to suppress wages. And they're trying to do because it's a tight labor market. I saw a billboard. I was in the Midwest. I was in Illinois yesterday. And I saw a billboard for an Aldi food store starting pay $22 an hour. That's why the border's open, so that doesn't happen. And this is who's running our country. A handful of billionaires.
Let's put it this way. Money trumps peace sometimes.
That is funny.